Welcome to 100K at 100% ROI in 100 days. I'm 𝗪cie_𝗰𝗶𝗹 and I sell on Amazon full time. I primarily do online arbitrage, and in last episode, we were considering making this purchase and we were waiting for the seller to get back to us. They had 6 units at $95 each. They didn't give us that much of a discount. They gave us a discount that took us to $90 each. We plan on selling all 6 of these for $235 each. So we are going to FBM these and make $98 profit and 110% ROI. These sell very quickly in the kitchen category, so we're super excited about that. This is our progress so far. We are at $33,768 in spend for $42,910 in potential profit. So once we sell the items, we will get our cost of goods back plus $42,910, putting us at 127% ROI for the month sent in so far. Now, obviously, all of this stuff isn't going to sell exactly for the same price that I sent it in for, but we are shooting high so that we actually have some room to make some really solid money. I also do this with a virtual assistant who sources for me and does some of my bookkeeping. She has spent $10,103 in spend this month for $12,320 in potential profit. This is part of this total goal, and so she's helped out a ton. The breakdown of what these numbers are going towards is $25,000 of FBA spend for $30,000 potential profit at FBA. We are moving into some FBM because of the issues that I was talking about in last video. And so getting close to $10,000 in both spend and potential profit for FBM. And then we also have a little bit of thrifting on the side where we've done nearly $3,000 in potential profit. Now, over the weekend, we had an insane amount of FBM orders sell for us. I basically went from doing almost no FBM to having 17 orders over the weekend and then another 9 over the next day. So I'm going to show you some of the sales that happened. So I'm just going to show you some of my favorite sales. Not all of them were this high dollar, but I sold a very specific type of mouse for $296. We purchased it for around $110. That's $150 in profit. That's sold, 138% ROI. This one's a subcategory. This is my biggest sale of the weekend for $699.99. We bought it for $287.40 for $326 in profit, 114% ROI. This is an item that is a little bit more likely to be returned, but thankfully it's new in the original box. And so hopefully that diminishes some of likelihood of that happening. But here's the keep on that one. Here's another one that we sold. We sold this for $485. This is in the health and household category, and we purchased it for $251, giving us a profit of $136 and 54% ROI. This one's having stock issues, and here's the keep on that one. Then I was really excited about this one. This is a disc changer that I thrifted. I purchased it for $15, and I was considering sending it into FBA, but I listed it at $137 and it sold the very next day for $86 profit. And right now the 𝗪cie_𝗰𝗶𝗹 doesn't show any data on this one. These are some of my best FBA sales. A lot of them are actually one-off items, but I'm going to show you guys the ones where I had more than one unit or it was just a lot of profit. These are some calculators in the office category. I'm selling them for $33 and I purchased them for $8, giving us $16 profit, but we sold 21 of these in the last 7 days, so that's around $336 profit. These have been good for us for a really long time. Then this is the item that we actually were able to purchase more of, but we had some at FBA, and this is why I had the confidence to buy some more. This is why I really wanted to buy some more. We were selling these at $245. We purchased at $87, giving us $112.98 on each item, and we sold 8 of these in the last week, giving us $903 profit in the last week. Actually, a friend of mine saw that I was on this listing and I was priced way too high, and he's like, "Hey, why are you priced $100 above the buy box?" And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." So that's why it's good to have some friends in this space. And then this is another one. We sold this at $280. $89, and we purchased this for around $82, giving us $178 profit. This is unavailable on Amazon right now, so we really need to get some more. And this is a big tip. When you're looking at your orders, you should try to restock the ones that you can, because not all the time you're not going to be able to, but a lot of the time you will. And then we also sold an item in the tool category, a drill, for $345. We purchased it at $120, giving us $172 profit, 144% ROI. And this is the keep on that one. Now, some of the things that we have to do is we have some liquidation stuff downstairs that we need to get listed. We have an item that we are no longer able to sell on Amazon anymore. And so we need to figure all of that out, making sure that all of the items are getting removal ordered and making sure anything I have at home is getting listed on eBay. I have a couple FBM orders to ship. We need to do some sourcing myself, although we are very far ahead of our goal already, so that's a little bit less of a priority. And then also my VA has made purchases for the last 2 days that I want to go and actually take a look at and give some feedback on. So that's the plan for today. So it looks like this one, they just happen to be the only seller, but on other listings, they're selling with other sellers. So I feel pretty safe about this. I just realized this is 58 pounds, and so I'm not really set up to sell stuff that's that big. It looks like I already have this one, so I'm going to pass. The box condition on this one is awful, but I'm curious to see if there's other ones in stock that I could sell. There's one that's extremely high priced, so we're going to send an offer. So here's one that I would FBM. This is going to be $322 profit, 87% ROI. It took a really long time to find something.
So I was out for a walk and I was checking my sales like I sometimes do, and I had an absolutely amazing sale FBM. We sold an office product for $824. We purchased for $252. That leaves us with around $460 in profit after all the fees and shipping. Super stoked to see that. Really getting some major proof of concept with FBM, and excited to see where this goes.
So a big part of what I'm doing this week is revamping the space that I'm doing FBM out of. This is the desk. I am really running out of table space, so I'm going to put a table there and a table here, and basically that's going to help with some table space. I've been keeping FBM inventory here, eBay inventory here. I'm going to empty this shelf and put it over here. That way we have more space for inventory to be stored, and basically trying to have a place for all of my shipping supplies to be effectively close to my desk where I'm doing shipping. And maybe I'll find a place to plug in these lights so they have some more light down here. So we're near the middle of the week, and I want to take a second to show you guys some of the best sales we've had over the last several days. First, I'm going to show you the FBA ones, and then I'm going to show you the FBM ones. So this one is a kitchen product. We sold for $312, bought for $103, $139 profit, absolutely amazing. The next one is in tools, around $300K. We sold for $285, bought for $70, giving us $167 in profit, 239% ROI. Absolutely amazing on that one. The next one was also a kitchen item that we sold for $250. We actually got these for $74, and so we made $123 profit. Here's the keep on that one. And then we also continued to have a few more sales to sell out of this fast-moving kitchen item that we sold for around $245. We bought for $87, and we sold, I think, around 4 of these. And then some of the FBM ones, we sold 2 of these for $485. We bought them for $251, so around $139 profit on each. There was one where they wanted expedited shipping, and so it ended up being more like $90 profit each because I don't have my shipping settings right, but still absolutely amazing. Very happy about that one. And then this was the sale I was talking about earlier. We sold this for $820. We bought it for $252. This ended up going to Alaska, and so it cost us $106. Absolutely crazy shipping, but still an amazing amount of profit. So the next sale, we actually were able to sell 2 of these FBM in the last week. We purchased this for $109. We sold it for $297, giving us a profit of $154 profit on each, which is absolutely amazing. This is in a subcategory. I tried to get more of these. Unfortunately, I couldn't, but we're just going to have to continue to look out for these. And then we also sold this item for $340. We bought it for $151, $136 profit. This one was a used like new. It was just below the new price, and since it's a fast-moving item, we were able to sell it. Here's the keep on that one. So I'm going to do a bit of sourcing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list of items that I would really like to get more of, and I'm going to try to get those. And then I'm also going to be doing a little bit of FlipMine as well and checking my searches. So we have 2 of these right here. At the price listed, it would actually be 0 profit, but we're going to send an offer for 32 profit on each one. So we'll see if he accepts. It was auto declined. As I'm doing this, I'm also going through and recognizing the ones that I'm really just not finding, and there's too many high price sales, and I'm getting rid of the searches that are not good. All right, so it looks like I found a really good one. I was trying to determine if it's too risky because the brand is on the listing, but I've already sold this FBA several times, and FBM is getting the buy box, so I'm just going to go ahead and FBM this. There are 5 available at $29, which is absolutely nuts. So I'm buying on my phone because this one could get scooped up pretty quick. And we went ahead and paid. So in total, $59 potential profit. Honestly, the shipping will probably end up being more. We'll still call it 57 times 5, which is absolutely amazing, is $285. So this is a little bit one of a risk it type of item because the brand is on the listing, but they're not competitively priced. I've sold lots of this brand before, and it hasn't been an issue. So I think this is worth the risk. So we're sending an offer for this one. We'll see if they accept. This sells really quickly. So we found this on auction for this item that we've sold twice for $296, and it ends in a day, so this is a really good sign. So I found a seller that looks like they might have a lot of stuff on eBay. So what I might do is put their seller name into FlipMine and actually search their store. So I found one that has multiple of the same item, and I'm trying to get a gauge for when he listed it to know if I have some space to negotiate with him. And it's a hard one because if I buy the rest of them, it's going to be at the price that I actually wanted, but I don't know if I should negotiate more We sold 2 of these within a week, and so we definitely do think that we could get 6 more. We would be paying up a little bit for these though. Not that much though, they're still 88% ROI. All right, so it looks like we found something here. This one's gonna be around $21 profit. So here's an item that has several of them listed on eBay. We're going to go ahead and make relatively aggressive offers on some already decent purchases. A lot of these are in the ballpark of 65 to 40% ROI, and we're going to make offers several dollars off to make it around 90% ROI. So this one I'm seeing the shipping to me in Colorado is actually cheaper than to my prep center, which is more on the East Coast. And so I'm just going to go ahead and buy this one. So that one that I bought is around $21 profit, 81% ROI. If we add a little shipping on, that'll probably be around $19 profit. Happy with that one. We got a lot more sourcing to do, but for now we're going to take a break. We could keep sourcing forever, but I do want to make some progress with downstairs setting up FBM to be a little bit more efficient. All right, so it's the end of this episode. We've done around 37K of spend. It's September 4th here, and so we're starting a new month of tracking. So it's this plus this for our spend, so around 37K. And then in potential profit, it's 44.5 plus 1,300. So around 46K in potential profit. Extremely happy with how this is going. This is going so much smoother than I thought it would. And the profits are showing. Profits are doing really, really well in the business. If you'd like to join a free Discord where me and other sellers are talking about how to grow our Amazon FBA stores, we have a link in the description below. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And if you're not subscribed already, please feel free to do so. That way I know that these are videos that you guys like. Have a good day. Goodbye.